Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm not even going to pretend I know what I'm doing or like I used to film 7 videos per week. I'm just going to do this all natural, raw and real, probably very little cuts, but I need to unbox this doll with you today because this is very, very special. If you're wondering where I've been, please go ahead and take a look at the YouTube short that was posted before this. And if you want to keep up with me in real time, please follow my Instagram and TikTok because there is where I post the most. And I've got some cats in here with me. If you've stuck around, thank you so much for all your love and support. But if you're new, hello, welcome. My name is Kyla and we love all things dolls, music, and animals here. So I have my childhood Samantha in front of me. She's been around the block, okay? She is from 2004. I got her and Nellie for Christmas when I was 7 years old, and she's been through it, okay? So have the tights, apparently. So Samantha is one of my favorite American Girls of all time. This dress is even from my childhood collection because out of all of the historical and Girl of the Year dolls with their own collections, my Samantha and Nellie collection is my biggest, and all of their items are from my childhood. And if you did not know, I am doing this thing where I only collect doubles of the dolls I had as a kid. So my original 11, with the exception of like a couple, will be doubled. I already have birthday Kit and 35th anniversary Kirsten to replace my first and second dolls. I honestly should have replaced Molly way sooner than Samantha because Molly was my third doll, and there have been so many opportunities to get another Molly, but I just didn't. And I'm gonna be real with you, I love Samantha way more than Molly. So this video is going to be unboxing 2025's Samantha Parkington doll and kind of comparing her to the 2004 Samantha. And people always ask me, well, why don't you just send your old ones to the doll hospital, blah, blah. Well, see, here's the thing. I like having the super loved and quote unquote beat up childhood versions of the collection and then my very pristine ones. So I fought with myself because I've wanted to be Forever Samantha for so long, but then when this one came out, I kind of did like a little bit of research and I was like, okay, could I get this one for cheaper than a Be Forever? And I could. So I went ahead and I bought her. She was supposed to arrive in April and I actually like forgot I bought her, and then it was like your shipment for American Girl is out for delivery, and I was like, oh my god, what did I buy? Like, I haven't been buying any doll related things in I don't even know how long. So I ordered her in January. She's here, and then couldn't figure out what door she was delivered to, so that was a fun time. But I found her. So this is kind of just going to be a little bit of a nostalgic review. I unboxed my Kit and Kirsten dolls on here, so I couldn't not do this. And I didn't want to do this in a TikTok where it's, you know, super short because I do miss this. I've said this recently. I do miss being in here. I do miss doing this, but it's just been a lot. And I didn't purposely put on the American Girl signature burgundy, but I guess that's what we're working with today. So the reason I did not replace like Samantha when 35th anniversary came out was because I couldn't buy 2 of those dolls at the same time. Even though I wanted all of them, I just couldn't do it. Also, for those of you who keep up with the cats, here's Cleo. She's a 1.5 years now, and she's become very fun. She loves to hang out with me now. She's not so skittish. Her mom's in here too. I don't know if Sunday will come over here, but yeah, she's pretty big. She actually loves to unbox vinyl records with me. So she hangs out over on TikTok. That's kind of her platform. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. I'm curious to see the hair texture. That is my #1 thing, is the hair, because we all know that certain types of American Girls that they have made in the past couple of years have different hair. Like the 118s, for example, I have a first batch 118, and by that I mean ordered on release day 118. Her wig is terrible. I hate it. I can't stand it. I do not touch Kiara very much because of that fact. There is also one of my customs has a 118 wig, and it was from a later batch of released 118s. It's not as bad, but they do feel very different. Now, dolls like the Hoffman twins, I have no problem with their hair. Summer, I have no problem with her hair. Lila, I have a problem with her hair, or Leela, whatever you want to call her. She's not that in my collection, so her wig is not my favorite. So I'm curious to see how Samantha's is. Hopefully this one is done a little bit better, but here's her box. Here she is. She's so cute. And also, with my visual impairment, I'm just going to put this out there, I can't tell the difference between the old version or new version of classic molds. And if there's any type of small fine detail that I miss, I do apologize. So this says the American Girl Collection, Samantha Parkington. I actually don't even know like what they're calling her or like why she's back. Samantha Parkington. Okay, this just talks about what she comes with. All right, let's go ahead and remove the box. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Samantha movie is my second favorite. The Felicity one is my first. So I do remember though watching it, and it was sponsored by Tide. If anyone remembers that, please let me know. And my aunt recorded it for me, so I had like a VHS that I would play and rewind and do all that ancient stuff with. Okay, so this is different. This is not Meet Samantha. This is called A Keepsake Guide to Samantha's World. This is interesting. This is very interesting, actually, and I might read through this because I feel like this is probably so that people who love all the Samanthas don't like get the same exact Meet Samantha book and everything. Oh, look, here's the school dress. That's what the other one is wearing. Okay, so it kind of takes you through like their whole collection. I love this. I wonder if their Be Forever stuff is in here. Okay. I have the coat and the hat, and I've got Nellie's too. But this sleigh, I have a great aunt who collects American Girls, and she actually has that sleigh. And I remember wanting it as a kid. Here's her birthday dress. I do have this. I think it's away somewhere. I don't think anyone's wearing it. This is really, really cool. We also have, okay, so we've got some little tiny accessory things here that Kyla hates opening, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right, so Samantha, I remember this specifically. So Samantha's purse, I remember this because I loved Samantha's little coin purse. I think, now this might be just me. I remember it being a darker shade of pink, but that might be just me. Don't quote me on that. This is so, does it actually open? It does. Because you could put the handkerchief in it. Handkerchief is so cute. This is beautiful. All right, so this I do not remember, and I'm pretty sure this is something she did come with back in the day. I just don't remember it, but it is Samantha's penny. So this is very, very cute. If I can get this out of here. This is her penny, and hopefully you guys can see that. I think Molly came with one too, if I'm not mistaken, but it comes in this cute little envelope. So I might actually keep it in here, and we'll see if we can fit all that in her coin purse. And I think that's all for tiny accessories. Now this is like my favorite part of the entire thing because I cannot wait to see these tassels on this hat. This hat was so cool. And I love, okay, so I have Kit and Kirsten. I love Kit's hat and Kirsten's bonnet, so I'm very, very excited. This is like a big reason why I made this purchase, is because I wanted this hat. And I'm not a big American Girl accessory person, but when it comes to my historical girls, if you have cute accessories, I'm getting it for you, don't worry. Oh my God. Okay, well, first of all, this is coming off. This is unnecessary. If I can flip it in there, fine. But if not, we're cutting this tag off. But my cats are gonna go absolutely feral for this, so Samantha's gonna have to go somewhere else because right now I have them, I did have them in alphabetical order. They've been kind of all over the place the last like 8 months or however long I've been neglecting them, like the worst doll person ever. But she's gonna have to go somewhere else because I'm not letting the cats get hold of this. This is so fun. I love this. Oh my gosh. I absolutely adore that. Okay, so here she is. She's chilling in front of me. Let me get her out of here and then we can have a chat. All right, so I've got her in my lap, but I wanted to talk about this before we moved on because sometimes I will forget to include little accessories, and it's because I don't see them while I'm filming, and then like when I'm done, I'm like, oh shoot, they probably think I'm like an idiot because I rediscover it. But this is, oh geez, I don't know what you would call this. There is probably some fancy name for it. It's not a necklace, it's like a pin, and it goes like on her chest. I'm gonna go get my Samantha's original dress and we'll compare that in just a second. So here she is, our little Miss Samantha Parkington. I forgot she came with a bow, probably because 7-year-old Kyla most likely ripped that out as fast as I could take her out of the box because I wanted to play with her hair. This one's hair isn't gonna get played with. I do think that her dress, I have the old one here and we're gonna take a look at it in a moment, but it is very, very similar. For me, the only difference that I have noticed is this is the old one and this is the new one. I think the old one is a bit darker, which is very strange because you would expect this one to be extremely faded and it's not, and this one's a bit lighter, which is fine. I don't care. That way I can tell them apart if I absolutely have to. Samantha is going to be a little bit different than my Kit and Kirsten, my adult collected ones, because I have so much of Samantha's collection that I will probably be changing her a lot. So she could probably be wearing the school outfit that old Samantha is wearing, but I think I might put her in her birthday dress, which I do have. So this is so crazy to me. I can tell they're Samantha's, I can, but it's really interesting to see because this one's hair is straight and this one's hair is still curly. But other than the fact that the dress is a little bit more faded than the actual original one. Now, when I say original, I mean the 2004 original, not the original Samantha Parkington dress. I'm not that old. But she comes with her little belt, obviously this is attached, and then she has little bloomers underneath, which I think is so cute. I used to dress them. I was a very, very practical child when I dressed them. I would always make sure they had their bloomers on over their tights and they had like their little socks and gloves and everything. And now I'm like, there's too many of them. I can't, they're just gonna wear what they're wearing. I can't bother. I can't be bothered to put on their little bloomers. But she's got her black tights. I don't think I have these anymore. They probably have a hole in them. The ones old Samantha is wearing now, they're probably on their last leg. But I got a new pair of Mary Janes. Yes. Even though they'll probably stay on her for the rest of her life, I don't care. I love black Mary Janes. They're like my favorite thing American Girl has ever made. Like if I could just have a whole drawer full of them, my life would be so much easier. Now, I've kept you waiting long enough. I'm going to try and get this out. And by this, I mean the hairnet. It's going to be a little difficult for me because of her bow. I always have trouble with these when the dolls have curly hair or they have some type of hair accessory. If I can do this on camera, that'd be really cool and amazing. But if not, I'll have to cut back in a moment. I'm telling you all right now, the second I put this on her head, I have cat eyes on me right now. Like Cleo is flipping out. So anyway, I cannot get her little necklace on, but I think it's because it's like a pin and it's just super tiny and I just can't do it. So I'm going to wait until my sister can do it and then it will be on. But it is secured in her little purse with her little handkerchief and her penny. So that is where that is. Don't worry, we'll be keeping that away from the crazy cats. I think I will get rid of this tag, but other than that, I love her. I'm very, very happy to have her. I completely forgot I made this purchase and I was absolutely shocked when she arrived today. I was not expecting her for 2 more months at least, but I'm so glad she's here. I love her so much, and I think this might be a little bit of what I needed to get back in the doll room and, you know, kind of go through some things and remember why I love dolls, because what better way to reintegrate myself into the doll world than unboxing a historical? Because if you don't know, the historicals are the reason I collect American Girl, and they're very, very special. I do have all of them, and that is something I absolutely, like, jokingly will brag about because I'm very proud of it and it's quite the accomplishment. It is so staticky in here. Oh my God. Okay, so I have a kitten who is just itching to get her little paws on this. So I'm gonna put Samantha up so Cleo cannot mess with her, but I'm so grateful to have her and I'm so grateful for all of you for sticking with me. And if you're new here, thank you. I promise the content will be coming back as soon as possible. So if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye everybody.